want to sponsor a motherfucker. Did I still beep out the Apple? I don't know. Pick a random song. Oh, I don't know. You don't know, but one of the inside jokes that I do on the channel involving you is whenever we play like new music and we play a West Coast song, I'd be like, oh, this ain't for Ralph.
Yeah, no. This is not it.
That's the joke. Every time we do new music.
Yeah.
Like,
if it make you want to put your elbows out,
yeah.
Ralph will not like
look, dude start putting his elbows up. Look, dude put his elbows up. I be like, yeah. And I look at the camera, King, this ain't for King Ralph. No. I might not know where to go.
LA nigga hate to see me coming.
But I do know where not to go. So we'll start there, you know. And the West has been Westing, so I am strolling. Like,
it depends on who it is. Like,
yeah,
like,
but
I got people that I fuck with.
No,
like,
I feel you.
Like
I ain't trying to run
I
the
fuck
risk.
with AZ. I mean, obviously I fuck with Kendrick. I fuck with Vince Staples. I fuck with but it just be like them niggas that be sounding like Buddy, like them dudes that was on Kendrick's album.
Yeah. No.
Gave all of them a listen. I only liked AZ.
I feel you. Is AZ the one that what's his name called? What Joey called that nigga? He called cheat. You know who you targeting when you say that.
I don't think he really give a damn.
No, I know he don't. But also a lot of niggas don't. The problem is you cannot. It's some random nigga like how Vert was talking about. It's gonna be the broke niggas, the broke rappers. I said it ain't even gonna be the broke rappers. It's just gonna be some little nigga on the street trying to make a name for himself. It's ignorant out there. That's all we saying. So just as long as you know you're gonna say your shit and stay where you at, cool. Or because they can get to Calabasas. Don't think. I'm just saying.
I think that's why, like, I see where D1 is coming from when he was talking about like not doing beef.
Yeah, because you don't know who.
Because I'm like, I know where Joey is coming from.
Yes.
With it.
But everybody might not.
And it's not that.
And I think,
but it be the dumb niggas that don't understand that.
Yes. So right now, I think we all in agreement that the niggas who we are considering the niggas who really do that aren't paying him no attention because they know he not talking.
Yeah.
I went there at a 2 1/4. Most dangerous when I'm wrapped in a corner. They think it's a game till I'm sat in a sword. Slipping away. So much
British people put a lot of emphasis on
can't get a break. Public figure.
I put a blick in his face, like, bro, why you put so much on that word? They speak in bold caps. Kiss Street.
All right. Dre 6 and
picked the hardest name.
And Kenzo.
It's a hard ass name. It was like, yeah, this is the one right here. Straight drop? Oh, they selling crack.
And this song's called Slipping Away, just like the, you know.
I see what they tried to do.
I go loaded drugs. I wanna put it fun. Still go watch for sirens. It's timing, all of my guys that like this. Still I'm counting fives.
You don't fuck with those?
This shit is not mixed either.
Hey, don't you hate when you talk to a nigga that knows music and they start talking about audio sounds?
It's poorly mixed.
What's that nigga name?
He can't
Parks.
sing.
What's that nigga name? Parks.
Parks.
On Joe Budden, they be like, Parks didn't touch this.
Yeah, right. Right, this is not it.
You want to say
Travis Scott ad-libs or Travis Scott auto-tune?
I ain't gonna bring up my fight because it's my fight every day. But let me go ahead and introduce the pod. Well, let me say my fight because I ain't gonna make. But I always say all the time.
I got a topic.
All right.
Another topic. I just thought about it.
We can start with that because it might. My point is, I hate how they put anybody in R&B and hip hop because I do new music every week.
Oh yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
We talked about this.
Yes, and remember my complaint was
if they black, they just throw them in hip hop.
And it's like they all, but also remember I said all these niggas is singing like you just said.
Yeah.
He just don't sound good.
Yeah.
So because they don't sound good, we put them in hip hop.
Yeah. I remember.
But technically, this nigga singing.
That's definitely more of an R&B song.
Most of his album.
It's a subset.
So his album was in
R&B, whatever you want to call it. But
his album was in both categories.
I can see.
which I kind of respect the two categories. Remember, Deuce does pop and rock and techno.
Yeah.
So sometimes we'll have an artist that was in hip hop and pop, or R&B and pop.
Yeah.
And he'll think that it's more R&B than pop. And
It's definitely pop R&B though.
Yeah. So sometimes they lean more pop than R&B. Sometimes they lean more R&B than pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But when we do new music every week, it's, to your point, it's even more noticeable. Like, damn. So like we just letting anybody do anything and put anything in any category.
Yeah.
Because why is some of this shit? Yeah. But hey, LSD the same LSD gang.
Gang.
Thank you. You already know High Riser Productions. One more time, keep going, y'all. Keep going. Thank you. And this is Can We Agree on Something? You feel me? Where we talk about some things, we bring up some topics, and we see if we can agree. No, keep going. Keep getting hyped, y'all. I am, did I say who I was? Yaz the Character. All right. And now everybody...
She got headphones on.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Now that everybody's been introduced, you feel me? You know, I think we can go ahead and start. I feel like me and you talk equally enough where we might not even need an icebreaker. But you know what? I'm gonna do one anyway, just because I like to show that we is smart, we is educated, we is from America. All right, what made the space shuttle different from conventional rockets? It had no rocket engines. It didn't enter our space. It didn't use fuel, or it was reusable.
It was reusable.
You know that for sure because you're a smart man.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Ding! Hey! Look at us. By the way, we take all of our wins and losses as a group.
Okay.
Okay. What is the shape of a rugby ball? Ooh, what's that first word, smart man?
Ellipsoid?
Okay.
Ellipsoid?
Okay, because I was going to say ellipsoid as well. So hopefully we say...
Ellipsoid? I don't know.
All right.
Never heard of it before.
Never, okay. Solid torus, cylinder, or that last word, smart man.
Octahedron.
I hate to say that word too. So
I have no clue.
What's the shape of a rugby ball?
I know what the shape of it is. It's like a thick ass football. So I'm gonna say cylinder, but I have no clue.
Okay, Elmer, you gotta.
Hold on. What is it?
What is the shape of a rugby ball?
We don't know how to say.
Cylinder, solid, torus, octahedron. That sounds like some that good shit. Give me some of that octahedron, man. Put some of that octahedron in my cup. Or a transformer. Oh shit, or octahedron.
That's kind of crazy.
Or an ellipsoid. So what shape is a rugby ball?
Let me see that. Let me look at the words.
Right, you gotta look at the words, G, because like,
yeah.
Try to say them words out loud.
Cylinder, solid torus, octahedron.
Okay, I think he said that one a little bit better than what
You
did.
definitely said it better than me. I tell you that. Mine had a little bit of.
Say that last one.
Ellipsoid.
Okay. He had to change his mouth for ellipsoid though. He did. Y'all didn't see it. He said ellipsoid. Come on, man. Not carry the 3. I should say this nigga carry the 3.
I'm gonna say octahedron.
Oh. Wait, what does it say?
Read these.
Right.
What you got, ma'am?
I don't know.
You not saying them out loud either?
No.
You don't want to say them out loud?
No.
She said, "Hell no, not embarrassing me."
All right. He
No, I
said
said
so. He
cylinder.
said octahedron.
No, I said cylinder.
We're going with cylinder. Cylinder. It was ellipsoid.
I have no. What is an ellipsoid?
I don't know, but we took that.
We finna be googling
And
today.
we
What
took-
the fuck?
We took,
Never heard of that before.
we took that L as a group. Though.
Ellipsoid.
It's
We
okay.
did take the L as a
See?
group.
What did I tell
I'm
you?
cool
we
with
take.
it.
We take.
I'm cool with it because I have no
What
clue.
was it?
Ellipsoid.
Ellipsoid.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Which peer-reviewed medical journal has a high impact factor? Epidemics, toxicology, BMC cancer, or the Lancet?
You said what was the question?
I'm not smart. I
Which
mean,
peer
enough of this
reviewed
question.
medical journal has a high impact factor?
I still don't know what question
I'm gonna
was.
say the first one.
I still don't even know what the question was. I'm still confused.
Peer reviewed medical journal.
What?
You know, when the nigga slow the question down.
Hold on, I read. What is that you're reading?
See?
I'm gonna say toxicology.
All right, toxicology. One more time out loud for the people in the back. Which peer-reviewed medical journal? That sounds like just what they call it, throw up words, like you just said. Has a high impact factor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, epidemics, toxicology, BMC cancer, or the Lancet.
What's the first one?
Epidemics.
I'm gonna say
I'm
that
going
one.
with that one too. I'm going with that.
Okay, so we got 2 for epidemics, and I was just going to agree with my guy over here for toxicology. But now that we got 2 for epidemics, I'm gonna go ahead and just agree with epidemics.
Oh, hell no.
We're gonna take this L as a win. I mean, this win as a group or this L as a group. Let's go.
What was it?
It was the Lancet.
Yep, never heard of it.
None of us said anything.
Yeah.
All right, last question
I have
because
no clue.
we're not doing good this time.
Yeah,
Sometimes we
these are
super
some hard
smart.
ass questions,
Look,
Yeah.
sometimes we super smart.
right? We're not smoking enough. That's what it is.
Oh, let me light this back up. Thank you. I knew something was wrong.
See, you wasn't smoking enough, man.
I love that joke.
What you mean? It's the truth. What you talking about? All right. What type of technology was?
Damn, that's a hell of a question.
What type of technology was popularized by Pokemon Go in 2016? Augmented reality, blockchain technology, generative AI, or brain-computer interface?
Fuck.
Come on now, we're smart. Pokemon
That's a little
Go.
hard.
It's one of the first 2.
Pokemon
I said
Go.
it's Tekken 2.
What was the first 2?
The first 2 were augmented
Augmented
reality and blockchain technology, and the last 2 are generative AI and brain-computer interface. So I feel like it's not brain-computer
I
interface.
believe it's
I think
augmented reality.
That G, the third one.
So you want to go with AI, and you got
I
augmented
got
reality.
augmented reality.
My original thought was augmented reality. You got a thought?
I have none.
Let's go with augmented reality. Yeah! We ended it!
Yeah.
We're smart.
Cause like with
As a
Pokemon
group,
Go,
remember, every win
with
is
Pokemon
I didn't
Go,
know what.
you would put your camera up, and then it would show you something that really wasn't there. So it was augmented reality.
Yeah, okay.
And I just went with the smart person who I thought was the smart answer at that moment. Sometimes I got my answer first, and
I told
sometimes,
you we wasn't smoking enough.
like I said, as a group, sometimes your decision, sometimes my job is to come up with the idea, well, not the idea, the answer, or to be the answer breaker. It's like a couple of hits on this. You wanna? All right. I thought he was gonna say that, but I just felt like it was polite to ask since we on camera. All right. I said that was gonna be the last one, but I'm just gonna ask this one because we gotta get this right. Because come on now, athletes. For which sport do we need a ball? Come on now.
That's crazy.
Karate, archery, cricket, or javelin throw?
Cricket.
Cricket. Let's get out of here. I'm out.
Yeah.
All right, let's start the show.
Yeah, we did that.
We smart for real.
Smart.
And I got more.
I told you we wasn't smoking enough.
We wasn't, but I got the little ones
We
already.
probably would have got the Atlantis.
We would have got all that shit right. Because when we get the
When
we get the fire, the hot fire, how many minutes we into this place? All right, we. All right. Do you remember what topic you said you wanted to say, or did I let you forget it already?
No, I actually remember.
Let's go. Let's start there.
So the other night, got a chance to go. You haven't heard of Duran Bernard?
Yeah, that's that singer, right?
Yeah. So he
I
was
like
in
him.
town on Sunday night. Went to go see him. Me and Kelsey pulled
He has
up
a
over at
great
Area
voice.
15. Now the question is, who has the best male voice right now?
I feel like I had him.
Because I want to. I hate when niggas do the recency bias and start talking about who has the greatest voice of all time. But
Even
male
though, real
voices
quick-
right now, what are some really good ones?
Real quick, who is the greatest voice right now? I don't know.
I think his vocal range puts him at the top.
He has a very amazing voice.
Because he can hit real high notes. Like at the end of Free Fall, with Kentronada, that high note he hits at the end,
His
that shit was crazy. And then he can go low.
I don't know if there's
The runs that he goes on, how long he can control his breath when he's singing. He's definitely one of the better performers I've seen too. Crowd control is amazing.
I pay for ChatGPT via, scan a QR code, get you some merch and stuff so that I can keep paying for ChatGPT. I do it for us. I do it for we.
Get that merch.
All right, here we go. Who are the best male R&B voices of this time? Let's see what they say. Here are some of the best male R&B voices of this era, 2020s, based on, and they get you there, based on vocal ability, emotional delivery, that's nice, and impact of modern R&B.
Okay.
So, I want to say they disrespectful because they might not be put on game. Maybe they don't know about our guy. But besides our guy, they got Giveon. They say he has a
That's
rich.
crazy.
I don't agree either. All right.
This
So,
list is starting off hot.
all right. So I disagree with this whole list probably.
They must not have seen when he performed at the BET.
I don't think that they understand what we're saying. I might have to specifically tell ChatGPT who can sang.
Right.
Like, can I ask them that? I might have to rewrite that and say that. Because right now they got Giveon, Daniel Caesar, Brent Faiyaz, Lucky Day, and PJ Morton. And the only one down here that can actually sing is probably PJ Morton, maybe.
Lucky Day can sing though.
Lucky Day, but Brent Faiyaz.
But Brent Faiyaz, hell no.
Daniel Caesar has a voice on him, but I wouldn't say he. Yeah.
I would not put him in this
Yeah,
conversation.
and Giveon and Brent Faiyaz, I don't.
Them niggas can't sing.
Yeah. Then they put the okay. This list. Okay, they've been deleted. They got it. Should we even repeat these things?
Alright, so I gave them Miguel and Chris and Khalid. But yeah, that last name is crazy.
That last name is crazy.
You got to throw the whole list away.
Right? I don't even want to hear nothing else they saying. But here we go. Underrated. They got Leon Thomas, Tone Stith, Masego, Vito, and October London. I still
They did that. They did their big one with that one.
But
that list is great.
I feel like this is the only list that's good on this whole list, right?
Yeah.
The underrated list. They mainstream list, we only taking 3 out of the 5, right? We said Chris, Khaled, Miguel, right?
Yeah.
And then out of the main one, we only taking what?
That says elite voices too. That's the crazy part.
That's the wild part.
Elite.
I don't think they understood.
Giveon is elite.
It's okay though. We won't even act. It's AI still figuring out what humans mean.
That's crazy.
It's okay. They still figuring it out.
Elite voices too.
I'm with you still.
Now, if I was to say like they have unique voices, I could understand that.
Yes, that's what I think.
Because Giveon,
I feel like that whole list
Giveon
was
is
unique.
definitely unique.
Yes.
Brent, nobody sounded like Brent until Brent came out.
Yes, and then everybody who couldn't sing said, "Let's all go
let's
out
do
there."
what he do.
Yeah.
And now, what's old boy, $1 Million Baby Rich? Fuck, I can't think of what his name is, but that's pretty much that's Brent.
I know you're talking
2.0.
about. Yeah. Which I want to say.
That shit's a bop.
I also want to say I listened to his album. His album was good.
He made good music. He just Brent Faiyaz 2.0.
No, he shouldn't have said, "I'm not hip hop."
Yeah.
Obviously, the black people in your corner ain't black enough, because someone should have definitely told you. You might as well have said, "I'm not a nigga." To some black people. What did Kanye say? And Kanye's not a good example. But what did Kanye say they mean when they call him a rapper? Like, I'm just saying, you saying I'm not hip hop when your style is obviously, we literally just started off by saying how the hip hop and R&B sounds the same, right? So it's like, for you to say you're in the genre of what. Also, can I say this real quick too? Hip hop, I think people forget that hip hop is the umbrella.
Yeah.
Hip hop is, no, not hip hop. Rap is hip hop. Graffiti is hip hop.
Yeah.
B-boy is hip hop. Fashion is hip hop.
Yeah.
R&B also is hip hop. If
Yeah.
you didn't know, I mean the Diddy trials now, but Diddy and all them motherfuckers definitely.
Yeah, they did that.
Jermaine Dupri, they all made R&B.
New Edition too.
New Edition
was really the first.
No, you're right. Before the producers of them, because I was naming producers really, So before those producers started finding the artists,
Yeah.
the original OG, the people who walked so niggas could run, knew it. Like hip hop is the umbrella. He could say I'm not a rapper, which is still, hold on, nigga, he's saying you're not a nigga. But you get what I'm saying?
Well, he's not a rapper though.
I know that, but I'm saying him saying that would have been better than him saying I'm not hip hop.
Yeah.
Because
well, maybe he don't quite understand what hip hop is.
And that's why sometimes, this is why I was telling dudes, sometimes, that's why I say I'm not mad at the artist.
Yeah.
Me as an artist is not mad at the artist. Because I understand what the artist is saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying as the people who are trying to market the fucking artist, shut the fuck up and just make your art.
Yeah.
Don't come out here saying I'm not a wrestler when the people because I'm a wrestling fan, some wrestlers are wrestlers and they like to be considered wrestlers. And then some of them like to be considered sports entertainers.
Yeah.
Because that's technically what WWE is, right?
Yeah.
So you calling somebody the wrong thing or you saying the wrong thing could be marketed wrong to the wrong people. Hey, you just go out there and fucking train and wrestle or do whatever fuck you do. Let me market who you.
But that's what happens when you get to when you get people within the culture that aren't from the culture. Yeah. They don't quite understand the nuances of the culture.
Yeah. If you grew up watching wrestling, you would never say as a wrestler that this is fake because you grew up watching it. You know the fourth wall of you don't mention that.
Yeah, when when we went to go watch WrestleMania, we went to the Nerd Bar. And she was like asking me certain stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you can't fake that. I was like, I throw you off this gate onto this table. See, it's finna hurt.
And that's what I think that's what people.
Are you talking about me?
No, wrestling when you was watching it. But I think that's what people be forgetting when they say it's fake. It's like technically for all you know, every sport you watch could be fake, meaning the outcome. Yeah. You don't have any. But what's not fake for sure is cool. Is this a real steel chair? No. Yeah. But did I really hit you with it? Did I really drop you on your head? No. Yeah. But could I? Yeah. Yes. So I think people forget that we know how, meaning the wrestler, we know how not to kill each other. Yeah. We're doing what you watch in a movie. When you watch the guy who's not, shout out to Jackie Chan, Tom Cruise, and niggas who do their own stunts. All right. Yeah. When you looking at the nigga who in the movie and then you looking at the stunt, that ain't that nigga. So you looking at a nigga who did this scene 18 times, however many times, to get it right. Mm-hmm. When you watch wrestling, this nigga has to get it right, or this woman, because the women are not just like they were in the 90s, boobs and ass. Yeah. These women, boobs and ass, and they beat your ass.
They out there getting to it.
Yes, yes. So with that being said,
shout out Bianca Bell.
Hey, shout out the EST. So with that being said, we train not to kill each other live. Mm-hmm. Like I gotta not drop you on your fucking neck in front of 100,000, 30,000, 80,000.
I still can't believe when Undertaker threw Mankind off that gate, off that Hell in the Cell.
Every time I got chills, every time.
Shit was wild. And on top of a table,
Okay, so the first time, for people who don't know, the first time he threw him off the table. Yeah. Undertaker, I'm a documentary girl, so I love hearing the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. And he got a podcast now too, Undertaker.
I heard he's racist though.
I mean, I would believe it. He came out with Kid Rock, American Badass. Yeah. America.
I was hurt, man. I was like, damn, niggas love Undertaker.
Look, America. But I like my racist.
Yeah, I do like my racist, openly racist.
Because then we know where we at. Yeah, that don't mean we can't still agree on sports and other shit. I just know when we start talking about politics and shit like that, me and you should probably...
Yeah.
You know?
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah. But when you pretending not to be racist, I never know when you might pop up and be racist. Like, I never know when we not.
We always say some subtly racist shit.
Yeah, but then when I bring it up, you act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, so it's me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's me.
They come up out of nowhere talking about all lives matter.
Yeah. But at least if you always walk around with your American hat and your hockey jersey, I'ma know. Like, okay, that's that guy.
My man, chewing tobacco. Yeah. You gotta make America great again.
We can say, look, go Knights.
I don't think any black people should fuck with him.
Go Knights. And then that's it.
Far away
keep
from
it
that
going.
man.
If we even say go Knights.
Right.
Let me see where we go. We can save the sports. We might go back to sports later. Because we kind of drifted into sports when I started talking about wrestling. But let's keep it on music. We was on music. technically, right?
Yeah.
So let's keep it on music. You wrote best Wayne album?
Yeah, man. So me and the homies was talking about
You got the lighter still. Go ahead.
It's one right here, but I can light up.
Yeah.
So me and the homies, we was started off talking about how one of the homies had asked whose discography is better between Wayne and M. Or who's the GOAT? Who do you have higher on your list? So eventually we started talking about the discographies.
Yeah.
For me personally, I feel like at one point in my life, M had was higher on my list. But I think that now that I'm older and can really sit here and go through these bars and these songs from a different lens, I'm gonna give it to Wayne. So it made me start thinking about Wayne's like discography. Where like for me, Carter 2 is Wayne's best work. I feel like Carter 3 is always gonna get that hype from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just was so commercial. It was just commercial as fuck. But Carter 2 is when he was actually spitting. For me. And I felt like the music was more soulful. I could feel it in my spirit.
I'm about to look it up. Let's go through
What's Wayne's best album? Carter 2.
What is Lil Wayne's best album? And then I'm gonna go through his albums and see what my opinion is. They came up.
I would probably put Carter 3 at.
Of course, so they put Carter 3, and then they put Carter 2 as the second one. So Carter 2 is the one with Hustler Music?
Yeah.
That was a good one. I might have to look at let me go to the track list.
Yeah, he had some shit on that one. He had Receipt. He had a song with Babyface too.
Cause Hustler Music might be one of my favorite. And they got Shooter on it.
Yep.
I might have to compare. Okay, let me go back to ChatGPT and just compare these two albums next to each other.
Yeah, I'm about to pull this up right now.
Yeah, go ahead. So Carter 2 versus Carter 3 track list.
Yeah. He had Money on My Mind, Fireman, Hustle Music, Receipt, Shooter.
He got features by Currency, Corrupt, Baby and Fresh, Robin Thicke, Baby, and Birdman. That's on, and the standouts are Hustler Music, Shooter, Fireman, Money on My Mind, Best Rapper Alive. They said the vibe, street poet, lyrical beast, no auto-tune, and it's his pre-mainstream explosion. That is correct. All right.
Yeah.
Carter 3 is 3-Peat, Mr. Carter, A Millie, I Got Money. I mean, not I Got Money, Got Money. Comfortable. That's the one with Babyface. Comfortable. Dr. Carter, Phone Home.
Oh, that was on Carter 3.
Tie My Hands featuring Robin Thicke. They tried to do it again. Mrs. Officer.
I do like that one more than I like Shooter though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They did well. You not try. I got you. Tie My Hands with Robin Thicke. Mrs. Officer, Bobby V. Let the Beat Build. Shoot Me Down featuring D. Smith. Lollipop featuring Static Major. La La featuring Briscoe and Busta Rhymes. Playing with Fire and You Got Nothing featuring Fabulous and Jules Tanner, and then Don't Get It. So the standouts are Millie, Lollipop, Let the Beat Build, Mr. Carter, Mrs. Officer, Vibe, Superstar Wayne, genre bending, witty, bold, polished.
That Mr. Carter went crazy. Hey, Mr. Carter.
Yeah,
Hello,
yeah.
tell me where you been.
I mean, honestly, I might have to go to Carter 3.
I'm definitely gonna go Carter 2 still, but
I want to also throw in.
It's close.
Our age range, what we was like, I think we did it before. We were like 2-3 years apart, maybe 4, 3. I'm 31.
I'll be 36.
So 5.
So I'm 35 right now.
So, like I said last time, old nigga. See, I'm just playing. No, but old nigga meaning me and him never went to the same school. Meaning we would never have went to school together.
Yeah.
That meaning, so we technically do. There's some things that are universal, meaning, when a Michael Jackson or when some things are universal, right? But like when Party Rockin' came out, Sorry.
outside.
Thank you. And I'm in, just like when Ray mentions it,
Yeah.
he's an adult. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like where
I was outside. I was like 21 at that time.
See, where I'm in high school still,
Yeah.
so I'm in my room.
I was in my room trying to act like I could do that shit too. I went outside. I was like, I'm not doing that in public. I can't even do it in my room.
Stupid.
I wish I could have shuffled, bro. That shit look cool. Every day I'm shuffling.
No, I was getting my shuffle.
Asian chicks was going crazy, bro. They was going bananas.
Oh yeah, that's getting high like a what they say, fly like a
G6. Yeah.
Hey,
bro, I just did a for my job. We getting hella off topic right now.
Well, we still music at the moment. Unless it's not music.
He's the dude. I did a catering gig for my job. And one of the dude that got married, he used to be a Jabberwocky.
Oh shit.
They had like brought it up a couple times.
Was he the okay? So he still get brought up. I about to say, was he one of the original ones that we probably don't know if he had made
probably
it or not?
I don't know. I don't know at what point, but
when I say original ones, meaning we never knew who the original was. I mean, they could have been swapped out a nigga.
Right. At this point, we do know. Like
that's what I'm saying. We know now.
Yeah.
But if he was one of the original ones, we might not even know who he was because you could have been one of the niggas at the audition, like B2K. Before Omarion, they performed with two other niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then them niggas didn't make it, and they say, "Hey, Omarion." So that's why I'm like, the original B2K member, we would never know that nigga because you didn't make it.
It's like that with Destiny's Child too.
Yeah.
They had like 5 members at one point.
The original one. Yeah. And then you got the first original one.
They got my girl Latoya Lucky. They did her.
I was about to say because some people still don't know the real original one. Depending on how old you are, you only know Kelly and Michelle.
It'd be like that because sometimes people don't realize that Black Eyed Peas, they was a neo soul group.
Oh, they don't know that yet.
And then they swapped out the black chick for
Fergie,
and then it went pop.
Yeah.
And people don't even know that they used to straight up sound like R&B. That shit was wild.
Some people like me still be forgetting that the other 2 niggas is in the group until we hear them rap again. We like, oh shit, right. I thought these was background dancers.
Right.
I thought he was just the drummer. That one nigga like. He should just be the drummer.
Oh yeah, dude with Buddy with long hair.
Yeah. Don't he? Like he the drummer.
He look like he can drum his ass off.
Right. All right. Let me see.
So wait, what'd you say?
I said Carter 3 because I'm basing it on my age.
Oh yeah.
I think for me, the first one came out when I was in elementary school, and the second one came out when I was in middle school. So I was still a kid, both ones, but
Carter 1, I was in high school. Carter 2. I was like a junior. I might have been a junior. And then I know at Carter 3, I was a sophomore. I was a sophomore and junior when Carter 2
I was
Carter 3, I was a freshman in college.
See, Carter 2, I was in 5th grade.
That's crazy.
And Carter 3, I was in 8th grade.
Yeah, we definitely was looking at music differently.
Yeah, I was in there like lollipop.
Yeah, I hate them shit, bro. Them super poppy ass songs that's on that album, I'm just like, I couldn't do it, bro. It got some bops. So like, I feel like the best songs are songs that didn't hit the radio.
Of course, yeah. I mean, now that I'm older, my favorite songs are, maybe I think "Let the Beat Build."
Cause that Comfortable goes. That shit slaps.
Yeah,
that's my shit.
Comfortable, "Let the Beat Build."
Yeah.
And
I like Mr. Carter too.
Mr. Carter and maybe 3P.
I prefer him on those types of beats.
Is 3P the one where he say go up in the nigga house, shoot his grandmother up? I don't remember either. But whatever song that is, I always bring it up. I know I like it. I don't like the line.
Like, damn, you shoot grandma's
I don't respect the line per se.
Dang.
But every time I hear that song.
I ain't gonna hold you. There's a song where this nigga said 100 shot tech, I don't need no fucking name. And I was just like, ooh, that shit go crazy. But I'm like, I can't co-sign that because like you just randomly shooting.
Yeah.
Not caring what you hit.
Yeah. That's why I say. That's why I'm like, it's one of those. I don't really agree.
I can't co-sign.
You can't be hitting no grandmas, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like, come on.
Or no kids either.
Right.
Stop it, right?
Hey, quick question before we get to the next topic.
What you got?
You know who Deontay Kyle is?
Of course not.
No?
I don't know. Names. Who's this?
So is he a podcast host, but you should really fuck with Buddy.
What's his podcast?
It's called Grits and Eggs podcast.
Oh, I think I seen it pop up in my algorithm, and I think I put it in my like to watch later.
Yeah.
Let me see if I type it in. That's how I will know.
Yeah, I fuck with Buddy.
See,
I
look,
think like
well, it popped up first, but I don't. If it popped up like that, I might have already looked it up, right?
maybe.
Yeah. See.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Well,
I fuck
I
with
didn't
Buddy.
subscribe yet, but I
Yeah.
put he had an episode. What's his name?
Deontay Kyle.
Not him. Well, yes, him. But he had an episode. I think it was featuring some. I think it was a gold all on my chain.
Oh, Trinidad James.
I think that's what I seen. Or,
James.
but I did see him pop up. I just haven't clicked on it yet. But let's go ahead. We'll give Buddy a subscribe. By that way,
I fuck with him. I fuck with him heavy, and it's not too often that I got like actual podcasters that I fuck with. Like, like I fuck with like Uncle Ocho. I fuck with Jeff T. And his was that 520 podcast.
For sports podcasts,
but I just got like I look up clips.
Yeah, for the sports podcast, my favorite one is probably Jeff Teague and them, only because
them niggas is hilarious.
Because well, I feel like they're hilarious, but they're also I feel like they actually watch the games.
Yeah.
Even with Gil and them, I feel like I know which games y'all watch and I know which ones y'all didn't.
Yeah.
You feel me? Which if you didn't watch it, just don't talk about it.
Yeah, they like watch who they watch.
Yeah, and that's okay. But watch who you watch and talk about them.
Yeah.
Don't try to jump on the we got to talk about this team because they popular thing, and then when y'all start talking about it, you don't know what you're talking about. Because I hate when I feel like I know more than the professional.
Yeah.
Because it's like, bruh, like if we watch the same game, oh, you didn't watch it.
Yeah. I felt that because I be like when I do my when I do the Juk Boys podcast. If I don't watch the game, it's hard to really talk about some shit when you just go and you look up clips or like.
Yeah, because you can tell.
I be getting so frustrated when like
because you're going into I
want to watch a game and it's like, oh, I'm gonna talk about this and it's some like.
Yeah.
Like, bro, or like you got a parent and it's like, man, I'm trying to watch this game, dog, bro. I do not want to go to Kangaroo.
Yo, all I know is it gets difficult when you are trying to watch the game and you gotta do your real life. But at least if you watch part of it, you can be like, well, I seen the first half, I seen the second half.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because you can pretty much look up the cliff notes for everything else.
Yeah.
It's ways to look shit up.
Yeah, which I'm just saying, for them to be professionals, meaning you played, or professionals, meaning you went to school for this shit to talk about it, and
you're involved in it
and you've been doing it. Yeah, you've been doing it for how many years? There's no reason why me and you, who only experience is just watching it at home, watching it on TV, and then the closest we get is to a bar. You know, like you know what I mean? When you was supposed to be at the game type shit, it's like, damn, where were you?
Some people just don't know how to communicate their thoughts. I feel like a lot of them niggas really do have high IQs when it comes to like the sport. But I think one, it's like if I follow this narrative or if I follow this player, I can rise my way up using on his coattails. Yeah. Or it's just like a lot of niggas go on there and say some shit just for shock value, and it's like, go up there and say some shit.
Did you hear what
say some
Gil
shit
said
like,
about Cat? Even though.
Wait, was that when he said that nigga got hips?
Yeah, he said he built like a WNBA player.
Yeah, he built like a WNBA player.
See, and it's hard
That's so rude.
And it's so hard for me to say that he do it for clickbait because he literally has Cheryl Swoops and
Lexi Brown.
He has both of them on the show, and he will say these things while they're there. So it's hard for me to say he did it for clickbait because if that's the case, then he does it for clickbait all the time. Then. So just you know,
that's just who he is.
Yeah.
He gonna say whatever the fuck.
And if you watch the show, which I do, it's not the first time he didn't say that shit. It's just probably the first time it went trending for y'all. They
be on there saying some wild shit, bro. Like
that's what I said. I love that show too, but I don't love. I love it for
that Popovich was not a good coach. I was like, sir, no, I don't care how you still got them championships.
You know what Rashad be doing sometimes?
And he picked the players. He picked the players, coached the players, and won that many titles.
You know what Rashad McCants be doing sometimes?
Bullshit.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm like, he's really good at his job because sometimes I can't tell when he really believes it or not.
Right, yeah.
Like, I know he does it because he understands the entertainment value of it. He, like my belt, he a WWE superstar. Like, I know he understands he's selling the job.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll be like...
Did you see the episode with DeMarcus Cousins on there?
Yeah.
And he was trying to act like he was nice, and he was like, nigga, I played with you.
He said, I played with you.
I played with you.
And then he gonna say when. He was
He's
like,
like-
nigga, when
He's
you
like, hey, what that mean?
Yeah.
What?
Nigga, I played with you. When you played. That's when I played with you, nigga. When you played.
You got 30 minutes
Yeah.
and you average 18. That's what's up. We're happy for you. But quit acting like if you played 40 minutes, you was gonna get 30.
Yeah. Did you hear Kenyon recently say he told Jermaine O'Neal he lucky that he left the Eastern Conference? Now, buddy, the Nets was y'all was good. Y'all had
Nah, if you think about that team with Kenyon though, like the team they eventually got.
yeah.
Because then they had Vince too. Just think about
But
J.
the
Kidd
Vince-
with Vince,
But the Vince,
Rich, and Kenyon.
the team that went to the finals that didn't have Vince on it, though,
No, it
right?
did not.
Yeah, it was just
It was Kenyon.
Kenyon,
Yeah.
Jason,
And
and
then
Jefferson,
when Kenyon
right?
left, they did not go back to the finals.
So you saying he got a point to say that to Jermaine O'Neal?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially at that time.
So you saying they would have still beat Indiana?
They could have. Yeah.
'Cause
With that team? Bro, hold on.
That
Oh, let me
you don't have to
look
see
up.
that Indiana team
No, I just need to know what years was Vince Carter on the Nets.
because that Indiana team that went to the finals, they went back to those two teams. We beat them both as a Laker fan, so it didn't matter who y'all both fighting over second place.
Shaq though, like
I'm just saying, y'all both either way, y'all both fighting over.
You had Shaq
And Kobe, you're both fighting over second place.
Yeah, you're not lying about that.
So and Phil Jackson.
All right, so this was
Wait.
2000.
And Phil Jackson, you got a great coach.
04, 05.
So this is the Detroit team anyway. When did Kenyon go to Denver? Because that's when he left the East, right? When he went to Denver.
I
So
think it was before they got Vince.
okay.
He was only there for like 3 years, and then he went to Denver. Yeah, that same season he went to Denver.
Buddy, relax.
And this nigga averaged.
Y'all had only went to the finals that 1 year, right? Did they go 2 years?
Nah, they went 2 years.
They lost to San Antonio.
They lost to San Antonio too, and they didn't win a game. But it's on the other side is fucking Tim Duncan and it's Shaq. What is Kenyon supposed to do?
So once again, Kenyon,
Because Jermaine O'Neal would have got his ass whipped too.
So if I'm Jermaine O'Neal, so if I'm Jermaine O'Neal, you bragging to me about getting second place when it ain't even no proof you would have beat me and my team.
I can see what you're saying, but if he doesn't leave, look at his team.
Who you think more nice? I'm taking Jermaine O'Neal over Kenyon.
Yeah, but it ain't that far off. Not at that time.
Athletically,
No,
Kenyon.
no. Yeah.
No, I'm saying athletically,
Yeah.
Kenyon. I feel like once we start talking basketball IQ and game, I think
They both bring different things though.
yeah, Kenyon to me is just more defense. I think Jermaine is more both. I think Jermaine can do defense, and he's a better offensive
player.
player.
But he can't do what Kenyon be doing.
Offensively, he can't athletically do what he's doing. But I think
defensively.
well,
Because Kenyon can switch out on the pick and roll on a high pick and roll and guard
all that
on
is
the perimeter,
athletically.
too.
So Kenyon
Yeah.
wins athletically.
But I'm saying defensively, he's more versatile.
Yeah,
I feel like he's a better defender.
because of his athletics.
Yeah.
But I'm saying once we go to offense,
but putting it all together.
I'm saying, so once we put it all together,
Yeah.
once we put my offense, you Kenyon need somebody to feed you the ball.
So
I feel like Jermaine can get his own shot off.
he still got to get the ball. He's a big.
That's
man.
true. He's a big man, and in that era,
He still needed Jamal
in that
Crawford.
era, even Shaq needed somebody to give him the ball.
Yeah.
But I'm saying we need to set Kenyon up.
So what you're saying is
Jermaine can set himself
the
up.
gap between Jermaine O'Neal and Kenny Martin. So offensively, it's a bigger gap than it is between them.
No, I think it's the same. I think the gap defensively is Kenyon, not this big, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kenyon over, and I think it's the same amount offensively. Jermaine over. So I think they balance each other out. So then when we start looking at the rest of the team,
that's where I feel like the Nets have a real shot.
Maybe I don't really got that much faith in Vince.
Because the Pacers, you think you got Ron Artest,
you got Ron Artest,
you got Steven Jackson.
Wait,
hope. Yeah, are we doing that team?
Yes, that team, ain't it? Because that's the team that fought Detroit and all that,
Yeah,
right?
they didn't get to the finals. They had a different team when they got to the finals.
That's true. That was the 01 team with Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
But he's talking to Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah, but Jermaine O'Neal is not on that team. So when Jermaine O'Neal does get there, he got
That's the 04 team. That's
the
Jermaine
team
O'Neal.
that lost to the Pistons.
Yeah.
But they didn't have Steven Jackson on that team. So if it's that team, then I would say you got Ron Artest. I think they had Al Harrington too. Jamal Tinsley, Reggie Miller. Like, I feel like they have a decent team, but I just feel like Jason Kidd alone is blowing everybody else on the Pacers out of the water.
I get you.
Except maybe Ron Artest at that time.
Yeah.
Because Ron Artest was
older Reggie
was
Miller.
like 22, was getting like 22 and putting clamps on niggas.
Plus, wasn't Reggie like, 2-3 years away from retirement? Or a year or two away from retirement?
Nah, this is like young Jason Kidd.
No, I said Reggie Miller.
Oh, Reggie Miller. Yeah. Reggie Miller was, this was his last season.
Oh, see?
Or 2 more years until he retires.
Yeah. So, okay.
He still was contributing though off the bench though.
I get you.
But he wasn't that Reggie Miller.
All right, I get you.
Because Jason Kidd is definitely the next best player.
Maybe King got a point.
Or Ron Artest.
Alright, we'll say King got a point. I just be King, the way Kenyon be riding Denver so hard over us, as if like the Lakers ain't beat them every fucking, like, fine, cool, y'all finally, like, you getting your get back. Okay, cool. Everybody.
You sound kind of salty.
Your mama kind of salty. What happened? And I love Mama Ralph. Here we go. So let's go with Black Sitcoms, and we'll do that, and then we'll finish with that. So Black Sitcoms.
Bet.
Do we have? I got Martin number 1, obviously, because that's how I be. I'm gonna say number 2. How old am I going? Damn, man. I don't think. Do I like anything before Martin that I would put in the top 5? Not at number 2. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Number 2.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that one.
I might have to. Younger me would put Fresh Prince before Wayans Brothers, but new me will probably put Wayans Brothers before. Let me see. Little guy woke up.
That's my cue.
All right, so mine, I'm gonna go. I know I was talking about it earlier, but I agree that I think Martin is number 1. Or really, I'll do 5. So at 5, I'm gonna do Everybody Hates Chris. And then at 4.
Wait, real quick. Everybody Hates Chris, the mother. His mother, not Pam or Tisha Arnold, not the actress, but the character, the mother. Dog, she might have to be like, maybe not worst mothers, but definitely like worst wives, right?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He had a dope ass pops. He was working hard.
His dad was actually,
His pops was actually pretty cool.
But his mama, I ain't gonna lie. She like, that's why I said I don't want to put her in worst moms list though, but she definitely was in worst wives for sure.
Yeah.
Because goddamn, you supposed to make his life easier. I feel this bitch. Okay, let's go.
It's a lot of good Black sitcoms though. I ain't gonna hold you. So at 5 we got Everybody Hates Chris. At 4 we got Wayans Brothers.
Okay.
At 3.
I see something that I'm about to. I see what I'm about to do right here. I see what I'm about to do.
Because I had Martin.
You didn't say Jamie yet.
Fuck. I feel like my list is hold up.
Let me shout off some ones that they got on here. They start from the 1970s and 90s. So we got Good Times, Jeffersons, Sanford and Son, What's Happening, 227, A Different World, The Cosby Show, Family Matters, Martin, Living Single, Sister, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Moesha.
All right, I got it.
Let me give them the rest. Parenthood, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, The Jamie Foxx Show, and Keenan and Kel. Here we go, 2000s. Girlfriends, Parkers, My Wife and Kids, Everybody Hates Chris, The Bernie Mac Show, 101.
Oh, that's what it was.
All of Us, Cuts. Cuts was a spinoff of All of Us. I mean, of 101. House of Pain, Meet the Browns, Are We There Yet? Blackish, Grownish, Mixedish. The Miss Pat Show, Grand Crew, The Upshaws, Abbott Elementary, Survivor's
really
Remorse.
good.
I love Abbott, but if we're going, First of all, Abbott, when it's done, will be in my top 5.
Yeah.
But
it's
I
just
feel
not done
like
yet. It's like one of the ones you can't really rank.
Yeah,
it
we don't
while
want to do it right now.
You gotta wait for them to retire.
But when it's done,
Yeah.
it will be in the top 5 and not 5. Maybe 4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually,
not 1.
Actually,
but,
my list is changing.
And let me see, we almost done. Abbott Elementary, Survivor's Remorse, Rail, The Carmichael Show, and Insecure.
That one was really good.
And then,
the Carmichael Show.
I still haven't watched it yet. It's on my.
It's only like 2 seasons.
And then
because he canceled it.
Sketch shows: Chappelle Show, Key and Peele, Atlanta, and Southside. They put Atlanta as a sketch show. Well, it says surrealist dramedy but comedic tone.
What?
I'm gonna put it as a sketch show.
Right.
As a show.
Yeah, it's just a TV show. It's not
maybe that last season, but it still wouldn't be a sketch.
It wasn't a sitcom though.
Yeah, it wasn't a sitcom.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So there we go.
All right. So at 5.
Oh, there we go. That
Living
it says
Single.
Or hybrid comedy. There we go. All right, go ahead. So you got number 5.
At 5, I got Living Single.
It's hard for me to fight that. Because I was about to put
Living
Single.
At 4, that's where I'll think I'll go. Who the fuck did I just have at 4?
What era are you on? Was it Bernie?
Bernie's at 3.
Okay. Everybody Hates Chris?
Yeah, Everybody Hates Chris at 4. Then I'm gonna go Bernie at 3.
All right.
I'm gonna go. See, no, that's where I fucked up at. It was the Wayans brothers.
Oh yeah, they even said they didn't mention them on here, did they?
Yeah. So,
but we mentioned
at
them.
5. At 5 is Living Single. At 4, I'm gonna put Bernie Mac Show.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna put 3. I'll put Wayans brothers. At 2, I'm gonna put Jamie Foxx Show. At 1, I'm gonna go Martin Lawrence Show.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I like your list.
And then my honorable mention is Everybody Hates Chris.
I like your list. I'm gonna go 5, Living Single. I'm gonna go 5, Jamie Foxx Show.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 4, Living Single.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 3. Let me see. I'm gonna go 3, My Wife and Kids. I love that show.
That's a good show.
I'm gonna go 2, Moesha, because I love Moesha. And I'm gonna go 1, Martin.
Man, Moesha was toxic, bro.
Moesha is a horrible person.
Yes. She's a terrible friend. She was a terrible friend.
She is one of the worst. I don't know who's worse, her or the girlfriends. Because the girlfriends, Joan and all of them are horrible. Mixed Breed might be the best. Like,
that's my favorite.
Yeah, she
the
might be.
girl with the tattoos, the arm tattoos.
She might be the only.
That was
like,
my favorite. She's a free spirit. She was just giving the.
She might be the only one that's actually like, because even her fucked upness was more just because I'm fucked up in a different type of way than y'all fucked up.
Yeah.
Y'all actually got yourselves together.
Right.
Y'all are choosing to be fucked up. Especially Joan. Joan, you got more than everybody.
Oh God, yeah.
And
literally,
William, I actually hated growing up, and the older I got, realized, how do you deal with these bitches, William?
Right. He just was trying to get some cheese.
Which I understand as the older, like as a child. Remember, we different eras.
He was doing nice shit just so he could get some cheese.
When I was a kid, I was just like, go home, Roger.
Right. Yeah.
But
he was pretty much that. Yeah. But he was the adult version.
But once I got older,
hovering around.
Yeah, once I got older, I was like, oh, okay. And he actually kind of mellow you bitches out where I'm not mad all day like at y'all.
I feel like Girlfriends is definitely the best sitcom of that era.
Yeah. They didn't mention the game, but the game fell off after like whenever.
I'm not. That wasn't me.
I feel you. You
I was grown. I was grown by then, and I was not. That was not my thing.
I was finally able to watch TV by myself.
Yeah.
Without my mama.
Yeah, I was grown. I was outside.
Yeah, let's go ahead. What we got?
Nerds.
Stop
grilling these baddies when you don't believe that they you just can't believe. She too fine. And the way she like anime.
If y'all don't know what he talking about on the what's it called? It's trending. It was a video.
Hey, shout out to DreamCon, man. I'm going next year though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already in like a group chat where we talking about what costumes we wearing, where we gonna stay at.
Oh, nice.
The flight. Yeah, we just waiting for the ticket drop, but it's pretty much next year. I've already told my daughter I'm gonna miss your birthday next year.
Baby.
Love you to death.
Baby girl.
Baby girl. I gotta go to DreamCon. And it's July 10th through the 12th.
Okay.
And her birthday is the 11th.
Oh man.
I'm gonna give her a good ass.
I was about to say I got you something special.
A good ass gift and a mean ass FaceTime.
Wait, hey. First of all, look at everything behind. No, you don't do that, right? Do you show them everything that's
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Sometimes it depends. You gotta know your kid.
Oh, I'm gonna get you something.
No, I'm about to say, sometimes you gotta know. Sometimes if you show your kid was lit behind you, they might be pissed.
Yeah.
Some of your kids might be like, yeah, that's gonna be us one day. Like, all of us. Like, I'm gonna be there with you.
She just cares that I come back with something.
Okay, just bring me back that thing right there behind you. What's that?
That right there.
That's a person. Well, bring them.
Yeah, I want you to bring. Why can't you bring it back?
Bring them back then. I don't care.
That's really how she acts. She would be like, well, why?
Why?
Why can't you just bring them?
So,
but to get back to the topic, so there's a video that was trending. Buddy was going around giving fist bumps to all the baddies at the convention.
People didn't believe.
And they was outside, and they was looking scrumptious too. All different colors and shades, sizes.
Hey, because baddies come in.
Yeah.
All different colors, shades, and sizes.
Yes, and shapes too.
And languages.
Yeah. and I just see it all the time. Like, there's a few chicks I know that's pretty attractive that watch anime.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dudes would not believe that they watch anime.
See,
and like will question them, grilling them. I just don't quite understand it. Like, as a person that I've been watching anime, like, it's to the point now that's all I watch.
Which is wild, because I was just thinking right now, who do you think gets along better? The guy who's into sports and finds the girl who likes sports too? Or the guy who's into anime and finds the girl who likes anime?
You're more likely to find a woman that likes anime.
But I'm talking about from the guy's perspective, who you think is more difficult, meaning out of the guys?
Oh, no, it's definitely the anime guy. Because a dude that watches sports, if he find a girl that watches sports, he not finna be like, well, who your favorite player?
Yeah. He's just gonna marry her.
He just gonna be like, hey, come, you drink beer too? Oh, I can have a beer with her and watch the game? Or smoke and watch the game?
And you make your own appetizers?
Yeah.
Not Boo-Boo got the appetizers and the beer.
Oh, God, bro. Like, what? I'm pulling up to her house.
And she's excited to watch the game.
Right.
So she's not interrupting me while we're watching the game.
Oh, God. She ain't asking dumb questions talking about what happened. Like,
a touchdown.
She knew exactly what happened. She even called the play.
She said they was about to do a tuck and roll.
Oh, yeah. That's single coverage. Go to him. I just fell in love, girl.
Oh, the anime nigga gonna be like...
He gonna be like...
So what year did you start watching One Piece? Oh,
you watch Dragon Ball Z. Get your ass out my face, bro. They get on my fucking nerve, bro. I'm not even gonna
man.
Like, my last relationship, I wanted her to watch anime so bad, and she just would never watch it. Or like she would sit next to me and be on her phone.
Oh man.
I'm like, bro, like y'all niggas y'all get them and then scare the hoes off.
Yeah,
like,
cause see, I can't
stand a nigga that's just Mr. Scare the hoes.
I like anime, meaning I have my favorites that I grew up on, and of course these are the ones that everybody hate. But I grew up with Dragon Ball Z.
I fuck with Dragon Ball Z.
Sailor Moon, and then I guess you can add in my top 5 Inuyasha, because Elmac.
I fuck with that one too.
Elmac put me on Inuyasha. I never watched it growing up.
Ain't that one on Netflix?
Yeah.
I got Netflix right now, so I'm like,
and then,
I ain't been able to finish it.
And then what's the one Piece? I found that one.
I'm halfway through that one though, and I got a lot to go.
Yeah,
I'm on like episode 6 something.
Yeah, that's a lot, right? And then
gotta get out of the mud though.
Yeah, do I have a 5? That was 4, right? I don't know if because technically I haven't watched Naruto yet.
Hot take: Naruto's mid.
I haven't watched it anyway, so I haven't.
Yeah, for me, I just feel like it's mid.
I have not yet opinion.
I think I'm like 3 to 4 seasons in, and I just feel like it's mid.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I just gotta, does Pokemon count until I find a real 5? I gotta put Pokemon until I find a number 5.
I feel like it's an anime.
Technically.
They gonna probably be like, oh no, it was Chinese, so it's not.
Oh, that's how they gonna do us?
They get on my nerves, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you, bro. I love them. I love the enthusiasm.
So what does that mean? So what's the knockoff to Pokemon? Dragon Dragonmon? Or
Digimon.
is Digimon Japanese or they Chinese too?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know if Pokemon is or not.
Oh, you was just saying that's something they might
joking.
say. Oh, okay.
Like,
look, I believe
you
it.
better be right about what you're saying because they finna come out the woodworks.
Because this is the only part that got clipped. You know that, right?
Right, yeah.
The part where you said Pokemon was Chinese?
Yeah.
Okay. Clip this part right here. I'm just
Yeah, they finna be like, they finna eat us alive.
right?
Bro.
Look, leave the baddies alone and just be happy that the baddies like you.
Yeah, a win is a win, my nigga. Like, just take the win.
I think that's all we gotta say about that.
Sometimes you just gotta kneel and let the clock run out.
You would hope, but
Nah, they just
instead
want to throw a Hail Mary for no fucking reason.
they want to do whatever New York did in game 1.
Yeah, just
And-
tricked
okay,
it off. Tricked it
let's,
off.
let's go ahead. Look, let me tell you what happened for me game 1. So that we can get to the actual main topic or the last topic right here. But when that game was on, because I work night, so I went to sleep, woke up. It's like 2 minutes left. I'm like, oh, they up by like 12. It was like 250 something. 240
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, they up by like 12. They got it. Fall back to sleep. Wake back up. It's like 40 seconds up, 50 seconds up. I'm like, they up by 9. They good.
Yep.
I wake up. They in overtime. So I didn't even see Mr. Halliburton shot.
Oh, yeah. I was watching that game in my pop's crib. I
So-
remember at one point my brother was like, oh, yeah, they finna come back. And I was like, no, they not, bro. Like, they not finna
Wow.
lose. And then niggas start hitting threes, and I was just like, well, we have a game here, y'all.
We got it.
We have a game
That's when
here,
you get
y'all.
on the betting app real quick. Let me put it.
I was like, I could not believe it, bro. And then they lost. They fizzled out. in
That's
the
when you be
OT.
hoping that they still got the live bet. Live bet.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on.
I was like, oh, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
And then I woke up. It was overtime. I said, nah. What the first of all, I said, what the hell? And then I fell asleep again and woke up and they lost.
Heliante?
Right? So it's Mr. Halley. First, what do you think a superstar is? And do you think he's a superstar? Because that was
I think he's a star. He's not a superstar.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I think superstars are only. It don't matter what genre we talk about: sports, music, TV, firefighters. I don't give a fuck. The point is,
Yeah.
superstars. I feel like there's only 3 or 4
It's
era,
it's only so many.
and then I feel like a mega star, meaning like a Beyonce, Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
a LeBron James, like a mega star only comes 1 or 2 a generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you're just not spitting them out like that, right?
Right.
So no, he's not a superstar. Do I think he can have potential one day? Possibly.
I think
You know
he
what I mean?
could be. I think
Yeah.
because I think when it comes to sports, being a superstar, sports wise, comes with a level of like accolades and achievements. Like
Yeah.
you had to put the work in.
So I did look it up before, where they gave me like a list. So traits of a superstar: global recognition,
Yeah. Definitely don't
massive influence, unmatched talent,
The talent is
charisma and star power,
he has a-
longevity,
yeah,
and then
you gotta put
media
that time in.
presence.
You gotta have the time in.
and media presence.
Yeah, I feel like he has majority of that. He just don't have the. I think with a longevity, he'll create the
Global
globalness,
recognition
the global
and-
recognition,
He has charisma.
because he has the charisma. The
Yeah.
talent is there.
I wouldn't say he has unmatched talent though. I think he has unmatched talent moments, but I wouldn't say specifically himself is like. Meaning Joker might only hit unmatched talent, but he doesn't hit some of them other.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like for what he is,
He probably unmatched.
he-
You put him in unmatched talent.
close to it.
I do. He
Like-
definitely close
Like
to it.
he's a 6'5" point guard.
I definitely say. I think it's
that
just his.
is pass
I think it's
first.
his consistency of
Yeah.
it is the reason why I don't think.
If he
he's
was more aggressive offensively, I
it
would.
would be unmatched, more unmatched,
yeah,
right?
because he's such a pass first.
Yeah, and that's just. It
Which
looks
is cool, but he be averaging. He gonna average a cool like 22 and 10.
and I just don't know any superstars who average 10 points
Yeah,
and 15 and 18 points. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That just gets difficult. Like,
I think if he can get to 25 and 10 on like
'Cause-
any given night,
Yes.
then that's
Yeah.
a fucking problem.
yeah.
Especially with how many threes they shoot too.
So here we go, Mr. Halliburton versus SGA, which we're gonna get to this for sure. But right now, Mr.
Yeah.
Halliburton and
Yeah,
SGA.
that's not close.
So you talking about the teams though? Where you got them? How many games?
Yeah, I got Thunder in 6.
Okay, 6. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Because I do think that like it just depends, and I've been saying this for like 2 series when it comes to the Pacers. If they can play at their pace and they end up knocking shots down, I feel like they can put up points with anybody and really give themselves a chance. The problem with that is the Thunder, that's their strength.
At any place.
That's their strength.
And they play defense at any pace.
Yeah. But also, your strength is my strength.
Yeah.
And I play better defense than you.
Also, I want to throw this in. This is what to me is what made great teams, and this is the reason why people they dick ride in the West Coast when they come to Oklahoma, when they keep talking about they one of the best defensive teams they've seen in a long time or all time or whatever. The reason they're saying that is because when a great team is a super, like when they're really that great defensively, we beat you guys even when Steph Curry has a great game.
Yeah.
We beat you guys when Kobe and Shaq have a good game. We beat you guys. So that means, because unstoppable is unstoppable. But we still beat you guys. Because we that's how good the defense is.
Yeah.
New York never beat Indiana when he had a good game.
Yeah.
The games they won, he had bad games, and those weren't because they made him have a bad game. Those were just him having a bad game. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Joker had a good game every game. It doesn't matter. Yeah. You're going to have a good game, but you're not going to have great games. Like I said, Curry's still going to have a good game. Like niggas are going to have you might have a great game.
Or in moments,
no one else will
or
have.
Or in moments, you're going to have bad moments within a good game.
Yes, because you are still.
Yeah, because all it really matters, if we close, I don't care if you drop 60. If I'm only down by 2, and you miss, and I get a chance to tie it or take the lead, I'm gonna take that every time.
Yeah.
So it's like, but you just hope that, because that normally the people are close to their averages. So if this person averaged 25 and this nigga got 60, that means that I'm expecting another 25 points on top of that. Now instead of gotta score 62, now I gotta score 87.
Yeah. It was like.
Right. It's like it just makes things more difficult. I think that like the Thunder just have more. They got more of that. They got 3 people that can go off for 80 points. Like between them as a group. They can go off for 80 points.
And when you got multiple guys who can guard multiple positions.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long series.
I will give both teams credit for being able to do something I've never seen no teams do before this year. Both teams had people who didn't even play in one series at all.
Oh yeah.
Come and play in a series, and actually come in and be productive. And we didn't play D'Angelo Russell or Russell Westbrook for 1 game or 2, and psychologically they were ruined for the season. So just imagine not playing a guy a whole playoff series and then telling him, "All right, go out there," and he go out there like he been playing.
Give it his all.
That's
team.
My God.
That's team.
That's great. So when it comes to that, I am excited to see those coaching wise. That's my point is coaching.
You're gonna get A1 coaching.
Oh my goodness.
Especially from Jim Carrey.
Yes, he's the guy.
Because Rick Carlisle, I just can't not see Jim Carrey when I look at him.
Yeah.
But he's a hell of a coach.
Coaching alone, he gonna get you 1 game.
Yeah.
And then the boys got to get.
I think Halliburton and Siakam are good enough as individual talents, but you never know it. Like Nembhard, Mathurin, and Neesmith.
Mathurin came off the bench.
One of them niggas can go off for 30.
Mathurin got 20 points in 18 minutes. Or something.
Yeah.
Like in 2 games, I think he had 41 points in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like all 3 of them got the potential to be able to go off for a wild amount, like offensive explosion. Yeah. So you just never know. Like if they can play at their pace, if they can knock down threes,
right?
Or all it takes is a bad shooting night from the Thunder, and then now you didn't let them in the game. Now they got confidence. We in Indiana this game
and we've
too.
seen some bad shooting nights by them. They didn't have some. Yeah. That game. What's that one game versus Minnesota? Yeah.
The thing I like about them though, and they follow SGA's lead with that is the mid range. They attack the mid range at a way where like it used to be this phrase we use called a 3-level score. Where like nowadays it just be 2 levels. We shooting threes or we shooting layups.
Yeah, Gil likes to say that there's more than the 3 level because you got free throws and whatever else because he's a real basketball player.
Yeah.
But well, not just a real basketball player. He's an offensive.
Yeah. Yeah. There's like 5 or 6 players in his mind.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you when all you do is offense.
Yeah.
My defense is offense.
Right. I can shoot deep threes. I can shoot regular threes. Right. I can shoot the mid range. I can get to the free throw line.
I
and
can
I can
steal
get to
the ball
rim.
from you and just throw it up from right.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Bill, got it. So SGA been the Thunder GOAT, meaning
hell no.
That's what you asking?
Yeah, hell no. I feel like people recency bias be getting so.
Well, the Thunder GOAT will go back to Seattle, correct?
No.
No, they only mean in Oklahoma.
Only Oklahoma.
So they're not talking about Seattle SuperSonics.
Nah, those are different teams.
All right, because I was gonna go with Gary Payton.
Nah.
But if we're not going with Seattle SuperSonics, we're only sticking with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
I mean,
so it's KD or Russ.
It's Russ or SGA.
Nah, for me, man. Nah,
I'm telling you what they think.
I don't think that.
No, I'm telling you what they think.
I don't give a damn
You
what
from
they
Chicago.
think. I don't care what they. I don't give a damn what they think. It's KD, it's Russ, then KD, and then SGA.
Look, they from Chicago. It's Russ or SGA.
Nah,
and then when SGA win a ring, it's SGA
this
Russ.
Kevin Durant disrespect getting 2 goddamn.
I'm just telling you what they say.
I don't give a damn, bro. I get it, niggas.
First of all, Kevin Durant
sucks.
wasn't even the MVP. His mama was.
His mom's the real MVP. What you mean? All the sacrifices she did for that nigga and his brother.
See, but Russell and SGA the MVP, so they go first.
Nah,
so if it actually it go them, then it go. So really it go Russ, SGA, then KD mama.
Probably, yeah, technically. Because she was the real MVP.
He the real MVP.
I do think that, I just don't like the recency bias.
I feel you. I'm just telling you what, if they Oklahoma, I'm telling you what Oklahoma feel.
Hell no. Like, I get it, but
Good
no.
old America.
But no. When I can look at your resumes, this nigga, SGA really only been doing this shit for 3 years.
Yes. Correct.
KD was there for 8 seasons. Hell no.
But
nah,
I got you.
No.
If he
not 4 scoring titles.
If he get a ring,
not 8 All-Star appearances.
If he get a ring,
no, 7 All-Star appearances. 5 first teams.
Beyonce Ben said it, dog.
5 first teams.
If you wanted to be the greatest, you should have put a ring on it.
This nigga been the best in his position for 2 seasons.
He should have put a ring on it.
2 seasons.
KD should have put a ring on it.
Nah.
If you want to be the best of Oklahoma, gotta put a ring on it.
Nah. I need him to play against that Miami Heat team that KD played against.
Why everybody keep trying to put teams versus different team eras?
Cause at some point you got it's not the end all be all, but if we having the conversation, strength of opponent does matter.
Look, I just hate to be biased and say that I'm a Laker fan. So
please tell me,
look,
the Lakers team that the Thunder beat to get to the finals.
Yeah.
This Thunder team is not beating that Laker team.
Or that Thunder team. Maybe they might not beat that Thunder team.
Like, I just feel like, me personally, I feel like strength of
you also gotta,
of
look,
your opponent
but
is something that got to go into it.
Okay.
So I do think that if he wins the ring, it puts him in the conversation, but he still got to go. He still got to do that shit for 2 more seasons.
You from the Windy City, but people from the what they call Oklahoma, the what city?
Family.
The family city.
Family.
Yeah.
I have no clue, bro.
Who, right? I was thinking of.
I have no clue.
I was thinking of.
I don't even know a nigga from there.
Technically no. That nigga was from Kansas. My bad, see.
Who from Kansas?
No, but or is it Kansas or is it Kansas City? What's that place that all them LA niggas that's not from LA but they be from what's that nigga Tech 9 from?
Kansas City.
I know. I be knowing niggas from there.
Oh. Why you know people from Kansas City? That's a
not
random ass place to know
that.
people. That is wild. That's crazy.
That's in the pot.
Sometimes when you don't know, you just don't need to know.
Sometimes, right? Look, I'm not connected to the Bluetooth, so we just gonna play a random song, and then we gonna walk out of here in the pod because that's what we do here. And we definitely not gonna play that one guy again because we know how. He said that guy's shit is not mixed or mastered.
Right.
That's wild.
It sounded blurry.
That's cool.
This my shit right here.
Oh, you know what I'm playing? See if I play it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look, I chose something right, y'all. Look at me.
I'm winning them. This is Life is Beautiful, Larry June. All right, y'all. We made it to another one. Or made it through another one. This is LSD Gang.
Gang bitch.
I am Yaz the Character.
I am Kyng Ralph.
Coco! El Mac already left. And this has been High Riser Productions. You feel me? Keep trying to get at it. Can we agree on something? Can we agree? My booty cheeks hurt? Do yours hurt?
I can't feel it.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe only the big butts that can't lie. Because Deuce.
Nick's over there.
We out of here.
Over there.